welcome you guys. Welcome. My name is Manager FX TD. So I'll be showing you. I'll be doing beginners strategy on Nasdaq. So first of all, I would like to start with the daily chart. And when you look at this chart, you can see that we have an all rising CFD, which is Nasdaq. So which it had we had few major drops in the previous month, as you can see right there. So on the daily chart, we can currently see that we are above our previous resistance level there, right? So that's what we see on the weekly chart. Okay, so now let's dive to the daily chart. Remember, this is how you analyze it according to the way I do it. So yeah. So now on the daily chart, we're about to go on the daily chart. Right, so on the daily chart, we have, let's mark this one. We have our major resistance level there, which has been broken and retested. So our latest support is this level. So however, so now, the first thing that you need to do when you are on the daily chart or higher time frame is to mark your major zone levels. That's the first thing. You mark your major zone levels. So after we can see that our major zone level is this previous resistance here and the previous support here. However, we have other major levels, but on this screen right now, visibly, we have this one and these zones here. So now, after seeing that we are having two major resistance levels, what now? That's the question. So the question is so you need to check which direction is the market going. That's the second thing. Check which direction. So now when you look at the chart right here, we can see that the major direction is buy, right? The overall direction is buy. It has been buying since this point. So once you identify that, the third thing that you need to do, you need to go on the 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour chart. So when we come to the 4-hour chart, we need to start analyzing the channel, right? You can do that by using trend lines, break and retest, which is something that has been happening all throughout Nasdaq's history. Because if you can see, I would like to start down here. So we had a resistance level right there, right? Now, if you can, the reason why I want to start here is to make sure that we are on the same page. So if you can check here, right, we had previously had a resistance level there, also. So, and if you can extend this block to the right hand side, you can clearly see that we had a breakout of this. Let me just summarize it here. We had a breakout of this resistance level, and look what happened after the break. We had a retest, right? Then boom, the market shoot up to the high, right? To the new high. So after that, you can see that it's all about break and retest, right? And if you can see another break and retest here, right? We can see that the retest came down again, and look what happened. It went up, however, of course, it did the same thing with this previous resistance here. The only catch is that it went back below because remember, you can see the black line right there, right? That's the major resistance level, right? So for the reason why you had a price break out of the black line there, horizontal line there, come inside it again to retest this resistance here, turning it into support and going up again to break the previously formed resistance level, then coming inside it again, supporting a head and shoulder like look-alike pattern. And if you can draw your trend line right from this point, you will see that it's all price action, right? You have your previously untested level here, and the market comes straight to it, retest this level. There is a inverse head and shoulder pattern visible here. First shoulder, second shoulder, the inverse head. And you can see that we are right on the trend line on the 4-hour chart, which gives it more confirmation of a buy. And what happened after that buy? Price went up, right? Then after price went up, it had broken out of this trend line. Resistance. So what happened after that? Came back to retesting and boom again. Came back to retest this one here. Let me highlight it. Came back to retest this one again here. And look what happened. Look what happened. Boom, it went up again. Then try to retest. Let's mark that previous resistance, which is this one. This is our previous resistance. So right here, the market tried to come back and retest it. However, it failed. So since it failed, it went up. From here, it went up. Then now we see that it retesting, it's supporting the previously created demand level here, right? Which is understandable. So now, if you can check from what we have been through or analyzing, we can see that we have a pattern of motion. It's like it breaks and it comes back, it breaks and it comes back. It's like a ball goes and come back, goes and will come back. So now, with that being said, let's check the 1-hour chart. Sorry. Let's do this. 1-hour chart. So bang, right there. So on the 1-hour chart, we can see it's more visible, right? The analysis are now visible. So let's check what we currently have right now. I would like to get rid of this lines. So let's mark this level here. So what we currently have right now, we have this pattern here. And if you can see, we had a bit of support right here, which we can extend it to the right. Right? That's why you see these candles are struggling to break out of this level. You see it's struggling to break out of this level down here. So the reason why is because of this previously created wicks and candle related. They are putting pressure on this next level here. So however, let's see. So what are we expecting? And if you can see, you can, even if the trend line, let's draw a trend line, even if it's not perfect, right? However, you can have an idea of what is going on right here, right? You can have an idea of what is going on. So I would like to show you what's going on, an idea of what we currently have in hand. So it's like we are having a rising wedge, you know. However, even if it might not be perfect, but we are having an idea of what is supposed to happen, right? Something like a rising wedge. Yeah, like a rising wedge. So that's what we are supposed to be looking for the next coming days. Today is Friday. It's Friday, 2nd of July. So what we are expecting for next week or for future references, you can see how you analyze it. The only side that makes sense is this side. From the top above, we are having, if we want to analyze it, we are having this level right here. Accompanied by this one. With weeks, of course, I'm not gonna include those weeks. So now, if we want to play it safe, we can say, and we can see there is pressure here. Let's mark that pressure. There is level of pressure right down here. So I'm expecting, and there is a level of supply. I'm expecting it to at least come above to this level and collect orders before actually dropping or rising more. Because if it can collect these orders up here, then create some sort of liquidity for price to shoot up. So now you can see that. And another thing is that when the market consolidates or forms a wedge, it's another form of, I'm just doing this to show you, it's another form of collecting orders, right? It's another form of collecting orders, then finally deciding which direction to take. So we should always be vigilant for the final confirmation move, right? So that's it for this video. Nasdaq beginner strategy or approach to the market. Even if you are advanced, you don't use no holy grail. This is the same thing. So yeah, see you in the next one.